Yes, welcome to this session. So let's start with the today's class. That here it is. Today is our fourth class of the Yoga. So we are continue with the question number 9. But before we are continue with the question number 9, little bit in short, we'll look at the all questions till 9. Okay. So here, as we know, in the first question, what is asked by the goddess Parvati? That how could the self free from the suffering and what are the means of salvation? So by discussing about this same answer, Lord Shiva is telling that is the only one path or only one way through which free from the this sufferings. That is known as the Siddhi path or Nath mark. Okay. In the second question, what he asked again, that how oneself, which is considered as the Supreme Self, got this individual self. If you are telling this is the this self is part of the Supreme Self, or it is the one form of the Supreme Self, then how this self is got this individual self? So Lord Shiva is telling the same answer, that when the self is combined with the ego, then it comes into the attachment of the Panchabhutas, then Saptadhatu, then three attributes will become, then it convert as the body. When these all are joined together, then it forms the individual self. In the third question, she is asking, if salvation is achieved by the knowledge, then what is the need of yoga? So by answering the same, Shiva is telling, by knowing only Supreme or the Shiva through knowledge is not enough. So if you want to get free from this all imperfections, then you must be need one thing, that is the yoga. Okay. Next, fourth question is how one get free from the ignorance or avidya, because all are the all type of imperfection is coming through the that avidya only. So that she is asking how one will become free from this avidya or ignorance. So simply he is telling by controlling his senses, because if one is not able to control his senses, then he cannot sit for a long time and cannot do the meditation, cannot concentrate. So it is impossible to remove his avidya or all imperfection, or he cannot free from this all type of avidyas. So by discussing the same, he is just discussing that self-perfection is of two types. One is attributive, another one is non-attributive. Attributive means which having forms, and where the non-attributive means without form. There is nothing is there, no image is there, so it is called as the non-attributive. Where is the absence of the ego, that is as the non-attributive. When the presence of the with ego, then it will come as the attributive form. So after that, this question, then fifth number of question will become, what is that? Why Jnani does not attain liberation? Okay, after discussing is going on, so that he is just discussing or just comparing the yogi and Jnani. So that again, fifth number of question is coming down in her mind. Why Jnani does not get the liberation? So that to understand this Jnani concept, Lord Shiva is telling about the wise soul, Jnani self. How many types? That is two types. One is immature and mature. So here Lord Shiva is clarify that wise, who is the Jnani, who having the knowledge of all shastras and theoretical knowledge, that person is having categories as immature. And the yogi who is practicing the yoga sadhana, that person's body is, or wise soul, that person is a mature soul. Okay. Now, after listening this immature and mature, again, Parvati is asking, how does a yogi behave, and how does he attain liberation in the one giving up this body? Means in one birth, how it is possible, and what is the behavior? So by behavior, describing about the behavior, Lord Shiva is telling who is controlling his senses, mind, intellect, as well as over there all desires, means all he becomes free from all imperfection. That person is the behavior of a yogi. The next question, what is the state of man of wisdom after the death, and up to what stage? What if one yogi will get moksha in one birth, then what happened to the Jnani? So here the answer is take the next bath as a wise man. Okay, because the Gyani having the knowledge, on that basis or according to their karmas, and he becomes enjoy his fruits, then again he just take another bath as a wise man. The next 8 number question is asking by the goddess Parvati, how and why Gyani attains the salvation through many baths? Because Gyani is as in next birth he also become as a wise man. If still in that birth also he did not find any true guru and did not practice the yoga sadhana, then same will be happen again. He will take in a next bath. So why this Gyani will be taken many baths to attain the moksha, but whereas the yogi will be attained in one bath? What is the difference? Why? What happens to that person? So here Lord Shiva is telling, because here is our most important things will be coming from the 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, these 3 are according to the exam point of view, NET purpose. These 3 questions are very, very important. So here Lord Shiva is telling pranayam introduction, that one who is doing the pranayam sadhana, because yogi is doing the pranayam sadhana and he becomes purified his nadis and attain the Keval Kumbhak, so that yogi will be get moksha or salvation in one bath. So next, now we are studying the 9th question. Answer is going on. What is yoga and what is the procedure of yoga practices? We already seen what is yoga, the definition we already seen. More we will discuss about this yoga in this 10 question, because there are 4 types of yogas are there. So all the things what we discuss in the 9th one, that is there. Okay, so we are now discussing about the Sakti Chalana Kriya, Kundalini and Pranayam Sadhana. So today we will see what are the Kumbhaka types and what are the practices are there with the Sahita Kumbhak. Okay, so all of you clear, I think, till 8 now? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes,
now
ma'am.
come to the, okay, thank you. Next we will continue with the question 9. Okay, little bit I'm going to the back. Here, in this point we discuss about this. Okay, true guru or siddha guru who attains success in the pranayam sadhana. That is the qualification of the true guru or siddha guru. And one need to serve the guru for his blessing. As a blessing, he got the best number. Okay, this is in here only. And what is the definition of yoga? There, the combining of the various dualities. So the various dualities are there, like prana and apana. These are the 2 things. When they become combined, rajas and datas, when these 2 also combine, because if you see in here, prana apana is 1, rajas and datas is 1, solar and lunar is 1, jiva and brahma is also 1. Okay, there are 4 things are said that when all these 4s are combining each other, then only that the yoga will be there. Okay, so these are associated with the different yoga types. When prana and apana will become, that is called as the mantra yoga. Then when this rajas and datas will become, so that will be described in the 10th question. We will
Ma'am, Retas means what, ma'am? Retas. Rajas and
Rajas means here.
Guna. Yeah, Rajoguna, that.
No.
Okay.
Here Rajaguna is not associated with the Rajas. Rajas is the
Okay.
what do we say?
Vigor. Yeah, vigor they call it, no? That is Rajas.
Rajas, okay. The female and male that creation is made, na? That what exactly what I cannot remember.
Retas means I am not clear. What is that?
That we will describe more in the question number 10.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Because I didn't
now
get
only you remember Rajas and Datas.
Retas. Okay.
Briefly, we will discuss on question number 10.
Okay, thank you.
So here we need to start the pranayam siddhi. Now little bit discussion about the pranayam siddhi, because already it will introduced in the question number 8. So now little bit more discussion is going on between the Lord Shiva and Parvati. So pranayam siddhi means what? The control of the breath. So how one will be get control over the breath? How it is possible? So Lord Shiva is telling that if one will be achieve the pranayam siddhi, then you just tell me now what are the pranayam siddhis there and how one can do the control his breath. So by discussing the same, Lord Shiva is telling that Kundalini awaken is only possible where sadhak attains the pranayam siddhi. Without pranayam siddhi, one cannot go to awaken the Kundalini. It is same is also discussed in the study class. Also, we already discussed that one is only doing the asana practice. Then that means not that yoga practices are doing, but pranayam siddhi is absent. Then that person will be not get that moksha state. Okay. So here main activity of the pranayam is kumbhak. Okay, main activity of the pranayam, it is said here, it is the named as kumbhak. Okay, kumbhak, as we know, that is the holding, but here Lord Shiva is telling the main activity which is present in the pranayam practice, that is known as kumbhak. The kumbhak is of two types here. So you have to here mark out kumbhak types he said. Okay, the kumbhak types is of two types. One is Keval kumbhak and another one is the Sahita kumbhak. Sahita kumbhak is the inclusive one and exclusive one is Keval kumbhak. That may be a question, which kumbhak is known as the exclusive one. Exclusive means what? Very highest stage. Okay, and the beginners, it is the inclusive one, which is the Sahita kumbhak.
It's
So
like
one, yes.
Keval Kumbhak, it is for Samadhi state, where to go into the
Yes,
Samadhi state.
yes,
And
yes.
Sahita is like after pranayam, pratyahar state. It is said like that. Sahita Kumbhak, to reach the pratyahar state, they do.
We can understand in that way, but here it is not discussed about the pratyahara or whatever the things.
Okay.
One, Lord Shiva is only telling you one need to do the pranayam siddhi. Till which stage you need to do the pranayam siddhi? Whenever you are not attain the Keval state. Till that state, till that you have to continue your practice. Okay, with the Saita Kumbhak. Whenever you got your Keval Kumbhak siddhi, that is the real pranayam siddhi according to the Lord Shiva or according to the yogis. Okay, so here on attainment of the Keval Kumbhak, practice of the Sahita Kumbhak is not required. So Lord Shiva is again is telling, if you attain the Keval Kumbhak, there is no need to practice of the Sahita Kumbhak. It is not required because you already gone to the higher state. No need now to go for again lower step. So what is that Sahita Kumbhak? The Sahita Kumbhak is 4 types is discussed here. First one is the Surya Veda, second one is the Ujjayi, and third one is the Sitali, and the fourth one is the Bhastri. Okay, Bhastri and Bhastra, like this it is pronounced here, but Bhastrika name is not written in the slokas. Remember here, the Bhastrika, but it is mentioned here Bhastri, or many slokas is also talking about Bhastra. Okay, the same thing is associate, same, but the practice what is written, that is the Bhastrika, but name is different here. So there are 4 types of Sahita Kumbhak. First one is the Surya Veda, second one is the Ujjayi, third one is Sitali. Remember here, Sitkari is not present here, only Sitali pranayam is there. And the fourth one is Bhastri. And that also prescribed here to apply 3 bandhas in this pranayam, in this Kumbhaka practice. Whenever one will do this Saita Kumbhaka practice, they should practice the 3 bandhas. What are the 3 bandhas? One is Mula Bandha, second one is Jalandhar Bandh, and the third one is Udyan Bandh. So for all of you, try to highlight this point. How many types of Sahita Kumbhaks are there? And how many bandhas are described in yogis? Next, the practice. How one should do the practice. More description is not given here. Only little bit 2 line are given in this yoga base. Okay. So how one need to do the Surya Veda pranayama? First, that person or the practitioner will need to inhale maximum through his right nostril and then hold it inside by applying all the bandhas. Then exhale through the left nostril. So how one need to do the Surya Veda practice? One should do inhale through the right nostril, then hold it, then apply bandhas. All the bandhas means here all bandhas means what are the bandhas we discuss here? Mula bandha, Jalandhar and Udyan. You have to apply, then exhale through the left nostril. How many days one need to do the practice and how many round one need to do the practice? That is not mentioned here. Okay, only given then how one need to do, that much only. Benefits also not written about the Surya Veda pranayam. Next, after when one will be perform Surya Veda pranayam, then he must be go for the next pranayam practice. What is that? Ujjayi pranayam. How one will be do the Ujjayi pranayam? Inhale through the both nostril, hold it according to your capacity. How much you are able to hold, that much time you need to hold your breath near the place of Kandha. Where you need to hold your breath? Now, by assuming yourself that your sense means your awareness should be there. Where? The place of Kandha area, which is the below the stomach and above the Muladhara chakra. When you inhale through the both nostril and you need to hold, where you need to hold? Now in the place of Kandha. And then exhale through the Ida Nadi or left Nadi nostril. This practice is said here Ujjayi pranayam. But normally Ujjayi pranayam, how will do Ujjayi pranayam? Can anyone tell me? Anyone?
Like sea wave noise. That one?
Yes.
Ujjayi.
But we are how we are means both nostril are using or only one nostril? Yes, in Ujjayi pranayam, both nostrils are used or single nostril are used?
Both, I think.
Yes, both nostrils we use.
Yes.
Okay, but here it is said that you have to exhale through the Ida Nadi. Inhale through the both, but exhale through the Ida Nadi or left nostril. That may be a difference. So you have to highlight this point. In Ujjayi pranayam, it is said that only breathe out through the left nostril. Okay. The next is what is the benefit of the Ujjayi pranayam? Then it removes all the throat related disease if you are practicing Ujjayi pranayam connected to the plasm, head and semen, dropsy and increase heat in the body. And it can be practiced by moving, standing and sitting also. Means any time you can do the practice. It is also mentioned in the Yoga. That means moving, standing, sitting means what? Anytime you can do this Ujjayi pranayam practice. That also said by the other text also it is telling the same thing. That anytime you can do only one pranayam practice, that is known as the Ujjayi pranayam. Okay, but whenever one will be do this Ujjayi pranayam practice, what type of benefits will be get? All type of throat related disease will be removed. This is most important. Only one benefit is here it is mentioned, that is all throat related disease. Okay. The next is the third one is the Sitli pranayam. So what is discussed about the Sitli pranayam? One need to inhale or breathe through the mouth. Yes. How we are performing the Sitli pranayam?
We roll the tongue and we inhale through the mouth.
Yes.
Then we close the mouth and exhale through the nose.
Very good. We are doing the Sitli pranayam by your tongue. The place tongue will be placed in your mouth. You have to just hold your tongue and you have to take breathe in through the your tongue through mouth, but exhale through the nostrils. But here it is not written anything about the tongue. Only said you have to inhale breath through your mouth and exhale it through the nostril. So that is called as the Sithili pranayama. So here it is very, very important, this type of discussion. Why? Because maybe question will become, in which text it is mentioned that Sithili pranayama need to do in this way. You have to inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostril. In which text? Maybe little bit question will be rotated, maybe in this way also. In Yoga one pranayama is mentioned that you have to inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostril. What is that pranayama name? Okay, you have to know that name is Sithili pranayama. And what is the benefit it is discussed? Remove the diseases or bile and fever. Okay, removes the all diseases of the biles and the fever by practicing the Sithili pranayama. The next one is the Bhastri pranayama. So what is Bhastri pranayama? As we know Bhastrika. So what is practice procedure is written? Let's check. So sadhak should expand his chest during inhale and squeeze it rapidly like a blacksmith. What do you mean by blacksmith? Yes? Anyone?
A
Ma'am,
person
Lohar.
who
Yes.
molds
Lohar.
metals.
Who is making the metals? That person is known as the blacksmith. So when how one need to do the inhalation and squeezing it rapidly, as the person is just giving a hit to the metal. In the same way, one need to do that moving or that squeezing area rapidly. So sadhak should expand his chest during the inhale and squeezing it rapidly as a blacksmith, and inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. One need to right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. In Bhastrika practice also we are doing, but it is a second stage. But first is what we are doing, but rapidly it will be performed in the normal way. How we are doing the Bhastrika pranayama? In the normal way, rapidly you have to take inhale and rapidly you have to exhale. But here it is said that you have to inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. So that practice is called as the Bhastri pranayama. Okay. It is also discussing about the blacksmith, that you need to remember this point. Means like this way, maybe question will become, in which pranayam it is discussed that you have to do the rapid movement like a blacksmith. So you have to remember that one. The question answer is Bhastri pranayam. Okay. What is the benefits of the Bhastri pranayam? All diseases burn out. The three defects, what are the dosas are there? The all diseases becomes burnout, become free, and any type of wounds, bile and pelgum are removed and fire within the body. Okay, means all related dosas, or what are the kapha, vata and pitta dosa, that will be removed, especially when one will be do the Bhastrika pranayam, and it will be illuminate the fire inside the body. Okay, and it helps in awakening the kundalini, because it is doing the rapid movement. So that Lord Shiva is telling here, whenever you doing this rapid movement, what happen? It will be helps you to awakening the kundalini, and all chakras become activate and desires are removed. What are the impurities? What are the if you having coming many desires, that also removed whenever you are doing the Bhastri pranayama, and bliss and prosperity are achieved by the practitioner. Okay, so these are the benefits. These are also very, very important. You have to remember. Maybe question will become, in which text this benefit is mentioned. So that is little bit very important, and also you have to remember these things. There are no shortcut to overlap this. Okay. So next is discussing about the three bandhas. So what are the three bandhas we already seen? Moola bandha, Udyan bandh and your Jalandhar bandh. The same thing, what is the procedure is discussing here? Now Moola bandha means what? The forcefully press the perineum with the heel contract is to draw the apana upward. As we discussed yesterday, that what is the yoga and how one kundalini will be awakened when apana and prana becomes merged. And after merging, it will be upward direction, it will be moving. We know apana will be moving towards the downward. So when you are doing this practice Moola Bandha, it will be help you to move your apana vayu upward direction. Okay, it is said about the Moola Bandha. Then what is the benefit? The prana and apana breath and the nada and the bindu, primal sound and the point, the bindu, become one. Okay, where is bindu is present? Yes, anyone? Where is bindu is present?
Agya chakra.
Yes, in the Agyan chakra, bindu is there. So this nada and bindu becomes one. They become united, and the prana and apana also getting united by doing the Moola Bandha according to the Lord Siddha here in the yoga. Sadhak gets siddhi in yoga. So after practicing the pranayam, when one will be start the Moola Bandha, then only that person will be get one siddhi or not one siddhi, all type of siddhis that person will be get in the yoga path. Okay. So after discussing the same bandhas area, next is discussing about the Udyan bandh. After when one will be do the Moola bandh, then one will be get the all type of siddhis. Then if one will be do the Udyan bandh, what happened to that person? So how one need to do the Udyan bandh? It should practice at the end of the Kumbhak and at the beginning of the Rechak. Okay. So it should be done when one need to do the practice at the end of the Kumbhak. Means whatever the Saita Kumbhak he is just practicing, at the end of the Kumbhak he must be apply the Udyan bandh. And here it is meaning Kumbhak means what are the means holding time, because it should be practiced at the end of the Kumbhak it is said and at the beginning of the Rechak. Okay, what do you mean by Rechak?
Exhalation.
Exhalation. Exhalation.
Yes. So obviously after Kumbhaka only one will need to do the exhalation. So at that time one need to apply the Udyan bandh. So what are the benefits of that sadhak? The prana concentrate in one place and move upward through the Susumna. Okay. And old man becomes converted as a youth. And the yogi becomes overcome from the death and by practicing daily for the 6 months. So here it is given the time of the Udyan bandh, but there is no mention about the time in the Moola bandha and also Jalandhar bandh. The only time mentioned in the Udyan bandh. So here you need to highlight about the Udyan bandh, that it is given that one need to do how many days one need to do this practice till 6 months. If one will be do this 6 months, so then what happens? That yogi or that sadhak becomes overcome from the death. Okay. So next is talking about the Jalandhar bandh. So what happens in the Jalandhar bandh? Squeezing the throat after the inhalation and press the chin against the chest properly so that prana breath cannot come out. That is the normally Jalandhar bandh practice. You have to squeeze out your throat after inhalation and press the chin towards the chest. And so that prana is also, you are not taking any breath in that time. The same thing is discussed here in the Jalandhar bandh, but what is the benefit? It conjures the nectar which is coming out from your Brahmarandra. Okay. So it is said that it is very important. It save your nectar which is coming out from your Brahmarandra area. Okay. And now it is after discussing about the Sakti Chalana Kriya, after discussing about the all Kumbhakas, After discussing about the all three bandhas procedure, all kumbhakas procedure, then again Lord Shiva is telling the entire process, how and when one need to do this pranayam siddhi. So first one need to sit in the Vajrasan state, then practice the Sakti Chalana or Sakti Chalana Kriya to soften the Kundalini. All pranayams, then after practicing of the Sakti Chalana, one need to do all pranayams or the kumbhakas with bandhas. Then that sadhak Kundalini awaken and presses into the Brahma Granthi or Susumna Nadi. Okay. By practicing this way, the Granthis which is present in the backbone persists one by one. Means first it will be persists the your Brahma Granthi, then it is the your Vishnu Granthi, then it will be come to the Rudra Granthi. One by one, all the Granthis will be persist when one will be practiced in this order. The process, here it is given one example, how the pores of bamboo are persisted with an iron rod. Whenever we suppose we want to pour or create a hole in the bamboo, then we use iron rod and pours it one by one. In the same way, it also the granthis will be open up by this when your susumna nadi will be activate, or all the prana and apana will be flow in the susumna nadi. Then only all granthis are persist one by one. So after enters of prana breath into the susumna nadi, there is a sensation occurs. What type of sensation is occurs here? That is also very important according to the exam point of view. Maybe it will be asked the question that when the Susumna Nadi will be activate, which type of sensation is occurs according to the Yog Bij. Which type of sensation? It is like a itching or ant creeping sensation in the backbone area. Okay. Here Lord Shiva is telling when one will be perform this procedure properly, then a sensation will be occurs in the backbone area. Which type of sensation? It is a itching or ant creeping on the body. Like that type of sensation are created in the backbone area. Okay. After undergoing this experience, the yogi should realize that Kundalini awaken and prana breath flow through the Susumna Nadi. When the sensation will be come, then automatically the yogi will be realized that his Kundalini will be awakened and prana breath flow through the Susumna Nadi or the Brahma Nadi. He is nearing to the attainment of the complete siddhi by practicing of the yoga. All the chakras also activate one by one and reaching at the Sahasrara chakra, which is known as the seat of Shiva. Okay, where is the 1,000 petal of lotus is present. Okay, that is called as the seat of Shiva. Then on pressing of the Rudra Granthi, the prana and mind are known as meeting of the Shiva Shakti. Okay, so here Lord Shiva is telling when the Rudra Granthi will be open up, that time or that state is also called the seat of Shiva. And that is also we can say that prana is meet with the mind as like the meeting of the Shiva and Shakti. And the yogi will be reaches the Shiva state, which is the moksha state. Okay, where it is? It is in the Sahasrara chakra. After reaching in the Sahasrara chakra or in the, that is your seat of Shiva, then that is considered as the meeting of the prana and mind, which is considered here as the Shiva and Shakti. And yogi will be reaches the Shiva state, and it is the complete moksha, or it is the called as the salvation for the yogi. So all of you understand what we discussed, or anyone having any doubt? All are here or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
had
ma'am.
a doubt in the previous 2 slides before. The benefit of Jalandhar Bandha, it is said that the conservation of nectar which comes from the Brahmarandra. So Brahmarandra means it's Brahma Granthi only.
No, Brahmarandra is an area.
So it is located in the abdomen, below the navel region, somewhere like that.
No, top of the head region it is present. Okay. It is a Brahmarandra is also in different text it is known as the chakras also. Chakra also. And besides this 7 chakra, the Brahmarandra chakra is also there. But it is its place you just try to remember it is present in the top of the head. And what happens whenever we are doing the sadhana, some nectars are coming from that area.
Okay.
Okay. So it will be conserve your nectar. When you are doing, we also discuss this in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. There is also present.
Okay. So it is apart from the 7 chakras, it is also like a chakra location only.
Yes, yes, yes. So whenever one will be do, what happens that according to the yogic philosophy, what other text is telling that I want to share with you. That whenever the nectar will be come out from the Brahmarandra, what happens? It will be directly goes to the stomach area. Okay. So whenever Jatragni will be fired or our digestion system is going on, that is destroyed there in the normal human being cases. Okay. But when a practitioner or a yogi will be do this yoga sadhana, what happens that nectar which is coming from the Brahmarandra, that will be conserved in the because of
Throat
practicing
region.
this. Yes. And it will be helpful for the salvation.
Okay. One more doubt I had. Like the Vishnu Granthi is present at the heart chakra. Rudra Granthi is present at the Sahasrara chakra. So where is the Brahma Granthi present?
That I already discussed in the Muladhara chakra in the starting point that we already discussed in the previous class.
Because some places it is said like in the base of the navel also, Manipur chakra also, there is some energy.
Yes, yes. The mouth of the Susumna is called the Brahma Granthi, means in the where it is present. The Susumna
The root
Nadi.
of the spine.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So
According to
Granthi is
the
basically
different.
the energy locked.
Yes, yes. Energy locked.
Okay, you means what is the difference between Granthi and chakra then?
Chakras are the we can store. There are many chakras are there, but it is considered as the 3, as in the human being like Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar, like in the same order. But more description I don't know. After seeing searching, then I can tell you tomorrow. Okay.
It
I
is
also
basically
don't
like
know
an
what
energy center only, right? Like how chakras are different energy centers. So
Yes, yes.
means it's not visible, no? It's not like something
Yes,
which is
chakras are also not visible and granthis are also not visible. Okay. But what is the main difference? What I am thinking that maybe in the body, Brahma Vishnu, how it will be creator, how it will the protector. In the same way, when one will be creator is the Brahma who is present in the lower region, then Vishnu will be the protector. And there in the whenever you reach at the last stage, then no one will be touch you. No one will be touch you, and that will be your body are making fully destroyed from that sapta dhatu, and you become convert in a different identification. Okay, in that way we can understand. What about others? Others understand these points or not? Aswini ji, आपका means your voice is not audible. What you are telling something?
Understood, ma'am.
What about others? Survi ji?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any, if you have any doubt, anyone having, then you can ask me now.